this is the conversation being had all over social media. It's been on all day, not just this channel, but many others, on black people and Mexican people, I guess, or any Hispanic, Latino. They confuse us with Spaniards, even though I'm here to clear that up. We ain't Spaniards. Boricuas ain't for sure. But nobody of the islands in North, South, Central America are Spaniards. The difference between a Hispanic and a Latino is that Hispanics identify as Latinos do not. They identify more with the indigenous roots. Anyway, why aren't black people standing with Mexicans in the fight for justice? Let's listen in.
Spanish.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm African American.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, dear. Go ahead and answer the question on the screen.
I think it's very clear why black people are not standing in solidarity with the Latino community. I think first thing that needs to be addressed is Latino's not a race, and most of y'all are blanquito, right? Most of y'all are white tea. And it's why y'all assimilate and mejoró la raza. Y'all pay millions. Hey, sir, I don't need you to rebuttal me. You had an opportunity to speak about this history and you chose not to. Let me speak. Thank you. Y'all paid to bring white also further fought to be seen as white tea in America. A lot of y'all don't talk about the Mexican Confederates. A lot of you guys don't talk about how black people, enslaved black people, absolutely did flee to Mexico and then still were met with subjugation. Fleeing doesn't mean that they weren't still subjugated, right? That's why Mexico did not want to send them back to their white tea slave owners, because they were getting
Rolling.
Let her cook.
well, it's extremely disingenuous. And I'll end with this. Stop bringing up Black Lives Matter, because y'all have already made it very clear that y'all showed up to those protests to fight for yourselves, right? What does that say? Latinos back Black Lives Matter protests. They want change for who? Themselves too. Stop bringing up black folks.
Try to steal the narrative and say all life matter, brown life matter.
Then let's get into the actual civil rights era, when your leaders were hollering, let the Negro fight his own battles, right? His problems are not and y'all linked into it wholeheartedly. The issue with why black people are not standing up with you is because there has never been any solidarity. There has never been any unification. You guys don't want to unify until massa is knocking at your front door. But you forgot that you were never white tea, right? Spaniards came here in the 1500s and colonized and created their encomiendo. Y'all have never been white tea. Y'all are a colonized people yourself. The language you speak is colonized. There will be the harm that you guys perpetuate against us to stand on side of you.
You're out of time. Does anybody have questions for this young lady?
Quick question.
Go ahead. I'm telling you.
Spanish on it. Did they assassinate dude that said they not black? We don't, we do our own fighting like they did Guerrero?
Child, I don't even want to get into them. They talk about Cesar Chavez and he was anti-immigration, but y'all don't even got smoke for your own people that don't like y'all. But y'all chasing after black people, the most subjugated in this system. This system was built on us. The rest of y'all are just middle people. White Americans see this system as black and white. And y'all are in the way. And y'all fail for it. Stop asking us to show up. The pew-pews and the things that the projectiles won't be rubber. Stay home.
Now, let's see, who do we have up here next? I think down here, D Vegas, are you there? Can you tell us if you're Spanish or if you're, Black American? D Vegas.
Yes, ma'am. I'm Black American.
Okay, welcome. Go ahead. Can you answer the question over there on the flyer?
Absolutely. So, just getting straight to it, the reason why we're not supporting Mexican Americans is because of the simple fact that this is not the first time that that man has been in office. And it's also not the first time that he's targeted not just Mexican Americans, but the entire Latino community. And honestly, for all communities, even like Asian Americans, Muslim Americans, all that. So it should have been a simple case of everybody should have had that in mind. Everybody should have remembered that. And knowing that this time he wasn't playing around and he has people who are way more loyal to him this time versus the previous administration. It should have been point blank simple. Don't let that man back in office. But they let him back in. The only group of people to overwhelmingly say, hell no, were black people. And it didn't matter if it was Kamala. It didn't matter if it was Biden. It didn't even matter if it was a freaking box of freaking crabs or whatever. Anything would have been a better option than what we have now. So it's like we're tired. Why are we going to do this shit again? So for a lot of Latino Americans, for a lot of Asian Americans, for a lot of Muslim Americans, even the poor white Americans, especially the white women, everybody has something for them in that freaking book of Project 2025. So therefore, y'all wanted it, y'all got it. Don't complain about it. Do something about it. And honestly, I don't think any Black American, any of the majority who are saying they're going to sit this out are going to get involved until everybody else is willing to humble themselves and say, we were entirely fucking wrong. And that's all I got.
That's what I've been saying, honey. Until they come back and apologize to us and show us a change of action, honey, we're going to stay on vacation and get these collard greens ready for Juneteenth. Okay, I need everybody. Okay, let me go on to the next person. Does anybody have questions for the gentleman that just spoke?
I just like that the good point he brought out that we've been here before. This guy was president before and he did some weird stuff. Wasn't he the one that had the pole cheering in the cages? The Grace was the bun.
The same one that they had him all at the border. We was praying, honey, on Sunday morning, asking God to give them sense and to release those children, honey, and they voted against us. So whatever. Person here, Ebony, welcome, dear. Oh, no, Ebony, welcome, dear.
Hello.
African American, dear, or are you Spanish?
I'm actually Jamaican, Choctaw, Native American, and Irish.
Okay, so today, the host has requested that only African Americans answer this question, or either the Spanish.
Well, doesn't being Jamaican make me African American?
Not according to what we're doing here today. Only the ones that are actually born here. So you can always come back and join us like on another day.
Okay.
Come on, bring the people up. Bring the people up again, you guys. They're only wanting Black Americans. Some people call themselves African Americans to speak on this topic. We're not trying to be rude, but you really can't speak to what you are not. You understand? Like, we can't speak for the Spanish people, and nobody can speak for us unless you're one of us, because we may be the same color, but a lot of times we're coming from two totally different experiences. So just to keep everything in order, mute your mic, to keep everything in order just for today. African Americans or Black Americans and Spanish, okay? Welcome, Black. Welcome. I'll come to you next. Who is this young lady here? We got somebody in the box.
Hey, Ngozi.
Oh, Gazi, that was you. Hi.
It's me, but you're not gonna like me. But
Are you? First of all, you got to tell us what you are. Are you
Okay.
African American, Black American, or are you Spanish?
I'm African American.
Oh, okay. And I'm not gonna be bothered no matter what you say, but you go ahead. The mic is yours.
So the topic says, why aren't Black standing with Mexicans in the fight for justice? Because we are a bit willfully obtuse. Because I don't know why we think that this is about being Mexican. This is not. This is about fascism. This is literally about white supremacy. And we are chopping up to FAFO. We're going to just sit back and watch popcorn, which is crazy to me. It is literally crazy to me because, first of all, I don't know why is it that we forget the history of Hispanics and Latinos, and not to mention that there are Black Hispanics and Latinos. We are literally stereotyping what it means to be Latino, what it means to be Hispanic. We are stereotyping that. There are literally Black people who are Hispanic and Latino that are being impacted by this. And we as Black Americans have become the colonizer. We have become worse than the oppressor, because never would our freedom fighters stand for this. I mean, if you go to our history, we're not that far removed from when we stood in solidarity, and people who talk about Cesar Chavez not being for his own people. Well, I can tell you that during the civil rights movement, Cesar Chavez was in solidarity with Martin Luther King. He even wrote to Martin Luther King even wrote to Cesar Chavez, calling him his brother, right? And we And if you don't think that he of the Rainbow Coalition, if you know anything about that, if you know anything about civil rights, when they were also fighting for their liberation as well, we stood in solidarity. Our freedom fighters stood in solidarity with Mexico. Right now, African Americans, literally, if they go, I have a group on Facebook called Total. But respectfully, the biggest, the most, the place that African Americans, when they want to leave the United States, the first place that they go to is Mexico. They literally go to Merida, Mexico. They literally go to Tulum. They literally go because they have digital nomad programs that benefit African Americans are not supposed to be in this fight. This is not about being Mexican. This is about fighting against fascism, fighting against white supremacy. But we are going to find ourselves on the wrong side of this. Like, period.
Okay, we thank you for your submission. Does anybody have You have a question? Go ahead.
Do you think one of the reasons why we run over to Mexico is the simple fact that it's connected to us by land?
To Mexico because, first of all, you have to understand that we've always had. Okay, you just asked me a question, so let me answer you.
You said no. I think that's.
I said no. It's not because we've always had a history with Mexico. Our ancestors who were Africans have had a history with Mexico. Yes, our ancestors.
About the assassinations.
No. Listen, Mexico was the first to abolish slavery. Whether you like it or not, they did. And it was Mexico who took our African ancestors in when there was still slavery in the U.S., especially in my state.
That's your question. Who abolished slavery in Mexico?
Okay, look, if you want to talk about the first if you want to talk about the first president of Mexico the first president of Mexico who was black, he was an African.
But what happened to him? What happened to him?
Hold on, listen, bro, slow down. Can you slow down? I am African American.
Hold on.
Can you slow down, ma'am?
Hold on. Wait.
Hold
on, you guys. Wes, let's give her a chance to answer the question, in the manner that she wants, and then we'll go from there. Go ahead, dear. Answer the question.
So first of all, this is not a gotcha moment, but because the first thing you need to understand is that particular Vincent Guerrero was actually an African. He was Afro-Mexican. He was not an African. Let me finish. Vincent Guerrero was an Afro-Mexican. He was he was not African-American. He was African.
Yes.
Do you understand?
He was black.
So he abolished slavery in Mexico, but that does not matter. Even after he was unalive. Can I finish, please? Even after there was a coup and he was unalive, Mexico did not bring back slavery. They did not bring slavery back. And our ancestors still fled to Mexico, even after his unaliving. Do you not know that?
I understand. So that just answers why we're not helping, because when we help, we probably going to get unalived by you.
No, that has nothing. Okay, I'm going on mute.
We gotta move on, you guys. We gotta move on. Black Lion, welcome. Can you tell us if you're Spanish or African American or black or however you identify?
Yeah, I'm Panamanian, so I'm Hispanic and I'm also black. So am I allowed to speak here?
Okay, yes, we'll hear from you now.
I'm going to agree with the sister that just spoke. That's what I was coming here to say anyway, and she was before me. But if you guys think that this is about whether or not you should join Hispanics only, you are sorely, sorely mistaken. If you think that Stephen Miller and Peter Thiel care about this petty division between black and Hispanic, you are sorely mistaken. If you think they are not coming for the African American community after they test their military strength and whether or not this country is willing to rebel openly against what they're doing, you are sorely mistaken. If you think you can't be deported from here, then you have not been paying attention to what Donald Trump is doing. You have not read Project 2025, and you do not know what's going on. It's bad enough that you don't even hold the black people that voted for Trump responsible.
What you think, people? What do you think? This is a hell of a conversation. Let's listen to this guy.
This is about fascism. This is about dismantling the United States. If they dismantle the United States, they will deport you to Africa. They will deport you to Sudan. If they dismantle the United States, black Americans have no Africa. They will deport you to Sudan. They will deport you to other countries. You're making a huge mistake.
Okay.
Because what you guys are talking about is petty.
Can I
Mister, go ahead, Black.
I'm gonna land on that.
Response is gonna be from Princess. United States can't afford another civil war, so if they mess with my people, we beat them then, we will beat them now, and that's on period. We are the only people that has ever defeated them to a certain degree. And so you can come in here with emotions and all of that, but the history is there. And I can tell you, honey, we're already ready if they come. That military that we have enough of our own that it'll be divided up. When I tell you we would tear this place up, honey, we gonna tear this place up. Unlike whatever these other people are doing. I don't know how they're doing themselves. And we will get the same results that we got in the Civil War. You understand? That's what's gonna happen. So we're moving on. Go.
Sister, I'm a member.
Hold on. So I've already listened to you. I didn't say it for you to agree. It doesn't matter to me whether you agree or whether you disagree. But if they come for us, they gonna fuck around and find out. I promise you. Okay? So now, mute your mic. Hold on. Mute your mic, because I'm in control. You don't have to like it. You don't have to agree. I said what I said, and that is on period. Go ahead, DA. It's time for you to speak, dear. You have...
I'm going to say this because what's funny to me is y'all keep talking about they're going to come for you, they're going to come for you, they're going to come for you. No, baby, we were the test subject and they perfected the system.
They already played yourself. And we beat them. And y'all played yourself.
And then this is where what to do. This is where I have an issue because I am actually a Black historian. My degree is in African and African American studies. So it baffles me sometimes when y'all come up here talking about we will be next. Our ancestors left us blueprints, but y'all have no respect for Black. Y'all have no respect for Black history, so y'all not teaching it to yourselves. So while y'all hooping and hollering about we're next, we're already organizing on the back end. Right, because they never stopped coming for Black people. They never stopped coming for African Americans, Black Americans. We have always been the main option, the main subject. We are the main character, and that's your problem. We are the Beyonce of Black people, and y'all are salty about it.
Yes.
Y'all are salty about it. So y'all call us victims. Y'all say we're too loud. But what happens is we do happen to be the loudest in the room the most of the time. But had y'all not had Black fatigue 2 weeks ago, maybe y'all would have been preparing for this week.
That's right.
Huh? What happened to your Black fatigue? Just a few weeks ago, every community but African Americans, Black Americans had Black fatigue. What happened to it? Now y'all need
you think I don't experience the same
thing? Stand on the front line. Now
we don't.
It's getting out of control. It's funny shit is I was hollering this 20 years ago. That there's a divide between Black people, African Americans and Hispanic Latinos. And no one was listening. No one cared. But now that it's boiling over, everybody has something to say. It's fucking crazy. Come on, people. Let's go.
And in the basket.
Vacation.
The thing is, they just mad. This is how I look at it. They mad because we chilling. They don't like
I don't know why they're saying
they don't like to see us chilling.
And I don't know how they're saying that we're next, honey. We wasn't next. They've always tried to have their foot on our necks. You understand? So what are they even talking about? Don't worry about Black Americans, honey. Get you and your people together, because y'all got a mess on y'all hands.
Amen.
This is what happens when you don't respect Black history.
Period.
The last major Black incident was in 1985. The Food Organization.
tell you, the young lady says she's a historian, and let me tell you something. One of the things that we learn about history is it's critical that you learn history, because if not, watch this, history will repeat itself. Watch this, history will repeat itself. The blueprints. When to you guys, we're the only set of people that the blueprints. You understand? But you people, you understand? So don't come bothering us now. Honey, we got to go on vacation. We got to relax, put our feet up, honey, make us some iced tea, and enjoy this thing called life. And you don't have to agree with our opinions. We don't agree with half that mess that you guys are talking about. But stop saying, why are we there for you guys? Stop coming up here talking about, oh, we have you guys in civil rights. No, you didn't. We can go get all the picture. Where was you?
Can I say something?
Busy saying that we was divided.
What kind of stuff is this?
He was busy saying we was divided, try to paint us as a divided people.
I'm telling you. It's very few of these Spanish people that have, because there are some good ones now, but it's very few that really have become, and guess what? And I'm going to tell you this too. The good ones that we know, if push come to shove, see, we're Black American, and one thing about us, we gonna protect what we love. We gonna protect the good ones, honey. But don't come here, all of you guys, trying to pretend like you like us or you cared about us. You adopted that same racism that these white tea people have had in this country, and now you people are finding out. So go be mad at your own people. The last time I checked, that when the vote was counted and the results were released, and that result was released, you guys, it said 70% of Latino men voted for Trump, while 42 of the Latino women voted for Trump as well. So you're getting what you voted for. Go cry somewhere else. Go ahead, Cope.
Yeah, this shit out of control. Let's bring it back.
Hey, you guys, we're back to order now. I'm going to bring someone else up, and I think the next person to answer the question, wait a minute. Okay. Stand for oppression?
Absolutely hilarious. No, we're taking a break because we were there for you. We're there for everybody. Not us when we're protesting. Nobody. We're standing by ourselves all the daggone time. We have one or two or three that will protest with us, but everybody else is known for standing behind everybody when they go protest. And they don't come and stand with us. We stand with everybody we feel been wrong because we know how it feels. But this time we're sitting it out. We told you what to do. We told you what was happening. Nobody would die. You thought that they would protect you if you stood beside them. Well, they showed you they don't give a darn about you either. And now you want us to turn around and be like, oh no, we're going to rescue. You wasn't there to rescue us. We sitting back and enjoying our picnic for Juneteenth. That's what we're doing. We're enjoying one another and we strategizing for our own kind for once and a chance, because normally we strategize with everybody. And then when they get theirs, they ignore us. The women's movement, we was there. As soon as they got theirs, they let us go. We was just about the head of the women movement. Then when they got their rights, they forgot that Black women was included in that, just like everything else. So we're not doing it this time. We sitting back and we're relaxing, and they're waiting for us to come out there and be with y'all. That's when you'll see the Billy Cubs and everything else. Everybody. A lot of the W's went ahead and protested and went to Washington, D.C. They ain't even have Billy Cubs out. They ain't have no shields out. They ain't have nothing out for the W's that went out there and protest. Let us go out there and join the W's. It'd be only for the ones that go out there and join them.
serious divide between black and brown people at this point. And it's going to continue now perpetually. So prepare yourselves. Because before we realize who the real enemy is, we're going to turn on each other. And it's prophesied, right? So all of this is because Israel is uniting as a people, and the powers that be need to once again separate Israel from Israel. Shalom, people.